Whew. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Robeytech. I'll be honest, guys, it feels weird. It does. It feels absolutely weird. It feels odd to be back. I know a lot of people have been incredibly supportive, but I'll be honest, it's a little surreal to actually be back right now and to here and doing streaming. For those of you who don't know, my son went through a very, very scary week last week, and we thought at one point in time we thought he had cancer. There was a lot of just big, scary stuff going on, but he came back from the hospital yesterday, and we are here back and streaming. And it's one of those things that it gets interesting when we were thinking about Aaron coming back and all that sort of stuff, that having to do this and be a part of streaming and all that sort of stuff. There are a lot of blessings to being a guy who gets to do this stuff on a constant basis, but when something like that kind of rocks your world and your whole world is built on making content and being here and streaming with you guys, I'll tell you, it was a pretty scary world there for a minute. But luckily, Aaron is back. Aaron is at home. His back is getting better. It's just an infection. He's going to be on antibiotics for another month. It was like he spent 7 days in the hospital. Lots of stuff going on there. So it was crazy, but I'm glad to be back. And guys, what a heck of a stream to come back to, because we are building, huge thanks to the team over at Zotac and nvidia GeForce. We are building a PC using this bad boy right here, which is this right here, is the Zotac Twin Edge 4070 Super. It's so small that I had to build like a small form factor PC, and we're gonna give it away today here on the stream. So, if you guys want to, again, thank you so much for all the love, the hype train. And remember, if you want to get extra entries towards winning this $2,100 PC, drop those Prime subs, drop all that stuff, because it's going to give you extra entries, and it helps me. Like, I gotta be honest, it does help me. It's going to be amazing. And thank you so much for all your financial support, so much for everything that you guys do for me. I love literally tens of thousands of messages from my son. You guys were incredible in terms of support and everything like that. And so you guys were, I'm so grateful that, I have such an amazing community there to support me and help me get through it. And my son was really appreciative of all the messages and seeing everybody rooting for him and all that sort of stuff, which was super awesome. So you guys were amazing. Thank you so much. And today we get to celebrate a healthy son, a son who's at home, by building an incredible system. And I just get to entertain you guys. I get to have fun. We get to build PCs. We have a new Robey Cat song from Pig Radio. We have all of the stuff going on today, and it should be absolutely awesome. Now let's talk about giveaways, because I know that's what everybody's stoked about. So we are giving away this beautiful $2,100 PC today live here on the show. So we're going to be giving that away to one lucky winner on Twitch or YouTube, one of those guys. The other thing too is that if we get a level 5 hype train, we'll give away a $25 Newegg gift card. If we get 50 subs, we'll give away a $50 Newegg gift card. 100 subs, $100 Newegg gift card. 150 subs, $150 Newegg gift card. And we got so many other things as well. But the best thing is that, remember guys, we're going to be giving away this PC right here, and we're giving another one away on Tuesday. So this is a great time to sub, because we're giving away so many PCs in the next 3 weeks because of everything, that this is a great time to kind of get ahead of it and be there for it. So and at the same time, also just be a member of an incredible community who is here for you guys. But I'm so glad to have you here. So glad to be here with Zotac and nvidia today, and getting to do such an awesome stream with you guys, and getting to do it with the PC build. How have you been? I know so many of you guys have missed streaming, have missed me being here. So it's so good to see everybody and just be a part of stuff. And just have you guys here and joining me. Thank you so much. Level 4 Hype Train, Corrupture, Turdog, Fear Check, Jerome, Muffin Man, Miltor, 13 months, and we got, let's see who else we got in here. We got Baba Ganoush dropping his subs. We got Mr. Bob Sponge Tech. We got Zig PC dropping 5 community subs. Dockinator, Sergeant Nobody, Wormworks, PC Guy, Dr. McNugget, all you guys for dropping all those subs. You guys are a mossin. So Not good. Lots of reruns. Oh, okay. Dr. McNugget dropping another sub as well. So can you reset the bot? It's not on YouTube. Yeah, I can work on that right now. Yeah, let me see if I can. Oh, it may just be off because it's been so long. So let me reset the bot here for you guys. Yeah, because we'll definitely want to have that working. Cloud bot. Where is it? Cloud. Oh, no. Trying to. I forgot how. There it is. Settings. Okay, all that stuff is good. Okay, I'm in CloudBot now. Wow, it's been so long since I've done this. I don't know where the bot stuff is. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Alan, thank you very much for the sub, guys. We're almost to level 4. Let's not let it go. Let's kick it off with a bang and get this going for sure. Where is this stupid bot thing? Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. It wasn't on. Okay, so it should be on now. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much. Also, guys, don't forget 250 likes over at youtube.com/Robeytech, and we'll also give away a $25 Newegg gift card as well. Scotty is Prime, thank you very much for the sub. Let's get it done. There we go. Hype train getting to level. We got to finish this level, and then we'll unlock a $25 Newegg gift card as much. Rozzy Roz, thank you very much for the sub as well. It's all good. We got it figured out. It should be on now. Hopefully it's there. It looks like people are going and seeing it from there. But anyway, the Robey was a small way of saying thanks for Zotac. You win at PDX Land, so I want to give something back to you in the community. Thank you. You're very welcome. So yeah, anyway, today we're going to be doing this right here. We're going to be using this little bad boy right here. Huge shout out to Zotac for this. I'm super excited because because we're doing, this is like a 3-part series. I don't know if you guys have gotten that. I know it's kind of been weird and in between for all that sort of stuff. It's been a 3-part series where we've used the 4080 Super and we gave that away we're going to be giving that away right now. We're going to give the Gleam link, so there it is. Make sure that you drop the Gleam link and you're available to go enter on that. We're going to be announcing the winner for that on the last stream of the series, which will be Tuesday of next week, where we're giving away a 4070 Ti Super build. And then so when they gave us all of these different cards, they gave me the small one, and I was really excited because I was like, it would be really cool to do like a small form factor and then show you such an incredible like case to get to do this in, which will be super fun as well. So we're going to spend some time building in this. We're going to show you guys some performance numbers and all that sort of stuff, and all that sort of stuff as well. So it should be a really, really cool stream and a lot of fun. Robey, what's the best sub $200 AM5 motherboard to pair with a 7800X 3D in your opinion? I don't know any off of the top of my head, but honestly, anything from MSI, ASRock have been actually really, really good. So any of the entry-level MSI ones, I don't know how much the Tomahawk is, the B650 Tomahawk, but that would be a good one, especially the Max or something like that would be my favorite. So yeah, that would be kind of my one from there. Guys, 3 minutes left. Let's finish this out. We just got to get to the end of this one, and then we'll go from that. Conga Maniac, thank you very much. And then we'll get started on this and go from there. It's 200 exactly. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think of other ones that are in there. What do you think of the new pricing on the 7900 XTX? Chris777E, what is the new pricing? ZigPC basically knocking it out, saying, you know what, I just want to get to the build. I'm sorry guys, obviously I haven't been completely up to things, so I will get back to that. I actually haven't seen the new pricing on it yet. They're down to around 850 bucks. That's awesome. So that's actually a really good price. So yeah. Okay, you guys. So NR2 is in the title. How can you compare it to the NR200P V2? The one thing that's different about the Max versus the NR200P V2 is that this one includes everything. One of the things I'm actually really excited about showing this with you is that what you guys see here in the parts list, in fact, this is a good segue to go to parts right now, is that you can see that a lot of this stuff is just included with the case. So we're going to be using a Ryzen 7 7800X 3D. We have an RG Strix B650E-I gaming Wi-Fi. We have the Zotac twin-edge PC 47 overclock 4070 Super. We have the Kingston Fury. We have 2 terabytes of Gen 4 storage. We have 32 gigs of 6000 mega transfer RAM. We're using the NR200P Max, which comes with a 850 watt PSU and a 280 millimeter AIO, and it's all like pre-routed for you. So the best thing about it is when we build this PC, if you're looking for just a great $2,100 and you can do, $2,100 build that has everything included and like all in all, like for around $2,000, and is very, very easy to build. So it's gonna be a lot of fun to build in. And the other thing too, is it's not gonna take up a lot of room on your desk, which is always a lot of fun too. So it should be cool. We're gonna unbox it here live on the stream and really kind of show it off from there. So it will not be a Gleam. I see somebody from Zotac being like, Gleam. No Gleam, we're giving it away here. Like, you guys just tune in, chill. We're gonna be giving away live here on the stream. So all you gotta do is just be here. You're already here, and then I'll tell you when it goes. Yeah, the Cooler Master, they just had the Core 100 Max that just kind of came out. So there's a bunch of different ones. There's a bunch of different, like, these Max ones. They just announced the TD500 Max, which just came out as well, which was originally what I was gonna do. So I was gonna do it in the TD500, but then given the size of this, this GPU, this GPU, it's so tiny. In fact, we'll do an unboxing of it here in a minute. But what you can see why I was like, guys, I got to do something that's befitting of so much power in such a little compartment. You know what I mean? So I'm actually really, really excited about it as well. And Zotac says, I like where this SFF is going. It is going in the right place, which is into this very tiny thing. So it's a small graphics card, which I love, right? Like, I remember when 40 series first came out, people were like, it's the death of SFF. And the cool thing is like when like the new Dan A3, we have the new Asus A21, we have things like the NR200P, and with companies like Zotac coming out with tiny beasts like this, we can make really, really cool SFF builds that are gonna blow you away with their performance, which is actually pretty cool. Grayson, Mr. Padastian, we got Blockstar and Kibulsum Pie. Thank you very much for the subs, guys. You're amazing. Remember, if we get to level 10, we'll give away $100, and we'll do that right when we get to level 10. So just because Hype Train's still going, we can still make it going. We can still keep it going if you guys want to. And again, huge shout out, and remember, that does give you extra entries towards winning the PC. But let's open up this bad boy, because I want to show you guys just how small this little GPU is, because it's worth just showing off for sure. So, okay. I also love things like this. This is little stuff that Zotac likes to do. You know what I mean? Look at that. It just says right there. It says, love gaming, power, oh, you can't really see it. Love gaming, power the win. You know, like little neat things. Sergeant Nobody, thank you very much for the sub. Little cool things like that just are nice little touches, which are, I really appreciate about just, I like it when companies kind of go and do fun stuff like that, which makes the unboxing experience a lot of fun. So here we go. Gonna pop this open. We just need like a couple more subs, and then we'll be at level 7. That'll give us more time. Here we go. And the other thing too is you'll also see something else I actually like about Zotac GPUs. Legume Lagoon, thank you very much for the sub. The other thing I really like about Zotac GPUs as well is how they do their unboxing. A lot of people use, their surround for the GPU. A lot of people use anti-static bags, but they use like an anti-static, also like bubble wrapped. So just a little bit of extra protection around the actual GPU as well. But dude, check this out. There you go. Look at how tiny that is. I mean, when you compare, okay, just to give you an idea, and I know you guys love it when I do this. This is the GPU right here. And there we are, guys, on to level 6. ZigPC, thank you very much for that. And then when we grab the banana for scale, that's just giving you an idea of just how small this case really, how small this GPU really is. So the banana, which is 7.5 inches, just so you guys know, just when you want to know size of banana, this is just showing you just in terms of what you're basically, in terms of overall size, we actually have a really good size, a really nice size one. And then again, this one still uses, because we still got the 12 plus 4-pin connection, and then a nice clean backplate. So And then with the NR200P, it should be like this. I don't remember if the max is like this or this, but it's also an attractive looking card with a little gold as well. And the one thing I also like about Zotac GPUs, and not just because this is a sponsored stream, but you know, because even if it was sponsored, they know I like to just be honest, is I like that their stuff has a tendency to be less boxy, more rounded and organic, which I actually appreciate. So their GPUs don't look the same as all of the other ones. So anyway, very, very cool GPU. We're going to be putting it in here in just a bit, and it's been cool. Yeah. The giveaway is US, Canada, and Mexico. The way it works for worldwide is as long as you're willing to pay taxes and shipping, customs and shipping, we will do it. The way that essentially works is you find a shipping company, and we will work with that shipping company, but you have to cover all the costs if you want it to go worldwide. It's a small, but at the same time, remember, this is a 4070 Super, which is actually really cool. And then the other thing too is that they also include like a little dude in every little like kind of case right here. So you also get you get your little Zotac, but you also get your little he's called is it a Zorn? I forgot the name of them. They have a unique name, but you always get like a little playing card. You can build them out and use them. He's not called Z-Storm, that's it, Z-Storm, that's right. You get your Z-Storm as well. So you always get one of those, there's one in every one. They're like foil cards. These beat all Pokemon. You can use them in Pokemon, I think that's true, right? Just kidding, you can't. That's not true. So don't go to like a Pokemon thing and drop it. But yeah, very, very nice little unboxing, and there you go, cool GPU. It's a Zotac trading card. You're just like, this beats your Pikachu. This beats your foil Charizard. You know what I mean? I think they tried to do that, but then unfortunately the Pokemon company wouldn't let it go. Storm, but with a Z. Oh, it's Storm. I can't, that's hard to still say though. Storm. But it's Storm with a Z, but it's still hard to say. Steel Hunter, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub, guys. Remember, guys, if we get to level 100, it's just $100. We'll give it away. I like how Zig PC's like, I've given all I can. I've done all I can, Captain. Okay, well, let's start getting the build done because you guys want to get to the fun stuff, of course. So, guys, it's all tiny parts today. It's all tiny parts. Z-Torm. It's hard. Turdog, thank you very much. Zyston dropping a tier 2 sub right there. Let me think about this. So all tiny parts today. We're going to be having fun with all tiny parts. Tiny Mobo, tiny GPU, tiny NVMe, tiny Robey. Maybe not tiny Robey, but still tiny. So, but here we go. Starting with our small Mobo right here. RG Strix B650E-I. I just realized this is not the best place to put. Oh no, never mind. I forgot. I moved the thing up. So there we go, right there. What's up, Zyston? Can I hear you?
I don't know, can you?
Can you say hi? Oh, okay. Let me figure out what's going on there. Oh, hold on. No, it's undone. It's always Discord. Always gets me some whack stuff. Hold on. What am I looking for? There it is. Voice chat is on. Okay. Voice and video. Okay, so all that stuff is set. Huh. I don't know. You can hear me, but I can't hear you. I do have all the voices in the right place. Set it to voice here. Hold on one sec. Okay, set the voice here, and then we'll get to it. Wavelength voice. Okay, there we go. Okay, try again, Zyston. Well, he's not talking right now, so there we go. Okay, let's get this going. Sorry, guys. Want to just be able to, people are chatting. Oh, great work. There it goes, guys. Congratulations. Appreciated all the stuff. And we got level 7. Great job. Okay, here we go. Seems like your voice could be louder. I can do that. That I can definitely turn up myself. So I'm not loud enough. That's an easy thing to fix. How about that? Is that better? I just turned it up a little bit. I didn't turn it up too loud. Okay. Okay, here we go, guys. No, because of some of the weirdness with Kick and kind of the stuff that they do. I just have like, yeah, I've just been like, eh. So, okay, here we go, guys. Our small, tiny motherboard. What's up, Org?
Hey, man, good to see you back.
Okay, Org comes through, so it's definitely not me. Okay. Okay, so here we go, little tiny. Thank you for, I'm glad to be back. Yeah, mini-itx board. When you look at, whoa, wow, I just knocked my magnet thing off. When you look at our overall size here, guys, right? The cool thing is that we have this neat indication here. You can see mini-itx versus the ITX and micro ATX. So again, this gives you an idea of just how small the motherboard is here that we're essentially using. Yeah, you can stop the subscription. Sorry about that. Yeah, tiny build. He's like, I love tiny builds. Everybody loves tiny builds. Okay, here we go. There we go, right there. Don't worry, Z2, we got those coming out very, very soon. They should be up within the week. This week or next, they'll be just bookmark them at Newegg. They'll be up and you guys can order them. We'll let people know in Discord first. So if you really want to get one of the new build mats, they'll be up here very, very soon, like any day now. I am not using a 2230. I'm using a 2280 motherboard. I mean, NVMe drive. What's up, Fozzie? How are you, man? It's good to see you. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, zoom in. Org, what do you think for RAM clicks today? It's our first one back.
Gotta look real quick here. Asus and Kingston. I don't know, but I hope for 95.
Okay, 95 it is, guys, for our RAM clicks.
You were nicer than I would have been.
There we go. Oops, let's put this in the right way. It's almost like I've forgotten how to build a PC in a week. Okay. Tiny RAM click, yeah. Org has a chart. He does. He likes to look at it, which I like. He's got a scientific approach to it. Okay, grabbing a drink. I don't hear Zeiston. Yeah, you're really quiet, Zeiston. I don't hear. I can turn you up on Discord.
Don't turn me up. I'm playing with my audio settings.
Okay, try it again.
Hello, hello.
I have you turned all the way up. I can add no more volume to you. You are maxed out on my side. Okay, so let's pop this down. Ooh, a nice pop there still. That's good. We don't usually get that very often with a AMD build. Okay, let's go ahead and put in our NVMe while we're still waiting for the clicks to come down.
Is that better?
Yeah, you're a little bit louder. Can you go any louder at all?
Oh, I can. How about that?
Ooh, that's better. Okay,
Is that any better?
no, that's much better. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, Zeiston.
Good evening. Nice to have you back.
Thank you, sir. I can turn them up a little bit more. Say hi again, guys.
Howdy, howdy.
They're pretty loud on the.
Hello.
Yeah, they show pretty loud there. Okay. Okay. There's that. Let's go ahead and put our 2 terabyte in. Texts are a bit loud. You guys, I'm trying.
Blondie just doesn't want to hear us.
Oh no, it's okay. I can control it on my side, or don't turn you down because you're right in my ear. Let me control it. Don't change your volume because then I won't be able to hear you in my ear. Okay. Yeah, thank you for all the well wishes, guys. You guys have been amazing with your support and everything else. So I really appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Ping our NVMe in. Okay, there we go. That's in. We're gonna throw this on here now. So yeah, like I was saying, guys, this is like a 3-part series that we've been doing in partnership with Zotac to show off their different GPUs, and then of course the newish stack of super GPUs from NVIDIA, and so which has been good. Obviously, NVIDIA being in the news with their crazy stock price, which has actually been bonkers. Okay, so I think we're good there. Okay, now it's time to check clicks, guys. Luckily, I don't have to zoom out very much because the motherboard's so tiny. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate it. Oh, the audio thing. Let me go see if it's... Kevin might have it. Kevin stole it. Okay. There we go right there, guys. Now you can see the clicks there. He said 95. So let's see what happens. Got Kingston Fury RAM. And remember, somebody is gonna walk away with this build tonight, which is the best part. Somebody is gonna walk away with this PC. Can I get a raise of hands? Who thinks they're gonna win it tonight? Who thinks they're gonna be the one who walks away with this PC? Good. I like all the hype. Okay, here we go, guys. Dropping it in here.
The hands were definitely slow, so you can just send it here.
Okay, here we go. 95. Oh, that was 95 point. Dude, that was actually scary because it was like it actually, I thought it broke there for a minute. So Igor, what's up, buddy? But yeah, I was not ready. There it is, 95.7. It was done. Let's put this last one in. 94.2. So luckily I gave it that extra pressure, but that was a little crunchy. I was a little nervous there for a minute. Are Intel CPUs in serious trouble at the moment? I don't think so. Again, the people are talking about the instability stuff that's currently happening with them. I know that Intel has been working in partnership with folks like Falcon Northwest and other ones for some of the issues specifically around the 14900K. The other thing too is that a lot of the stuff that I've done, like when I show you guys, which is reducing the wattage and turning off things like MCE, we have a lot of people who we've obviously built 14900 systems for that are not having those issues. Again, some of it has to do with motherboard manufacturers turning on a lot of crap and causing some instability in that case. But I do feel like we're gonna have solutions, and there will be, the good thing is that it'll be microcode updates or it'll be BIOS updates that'll essentially fix the problem. Which is why when you guys watch any one of my streams, and the same thing, I mean, guys, let's be honest, we had some really scary issues with AM5 really early on too. The thing is, that's why BIOS updates and stuff like that are always really important when you basically do a build, and you should still pay attention to when BIOS releases are made, especially if you're getting instability. So no, I'm not overly worried about it. I think it's gonna be, you know, if it was that big of a deal. The problem is that, here's my deal, guys. Sometimes people make videos because it's negative. And in doing so, what they do is I'm I'm trying very hard, but the problem is that it's a vicious cycle. YouTube is a vicious cycle in the fact that people need to make things that make people click, which in a lot of ways can sometimes get people wound up about things that they should be concerned about, but not near to the degree that people are getting concerned about them. And in that regard, then all of a sudden it creates a lot of negative kind of about it. And again, I try very hard to stay in my lane. My lane is literally, you know, we do reviews, we do things very differently than people like Gamers Nexus, we do things differently than Jay's 2 Cents. Again, we have a very, we try to run a positive ship. We work with brands to help try and solve problems. Again, if companies like EK, if companies like Intel, if companies like AMD, if companies like Zotac, if these people have issues where things go away or they went away, then that'd be bad for everybody. And so the thing is that we try to very hard to work alongside them to help solve the problem, so that way people who've purchased them and stuff like that can continue to use the things that they've essentially purchased. So I just think that all in all, what I want people to do is I want to get the news out there, and I love how Falcon has come alongside to help try and solve people's instability and stuff like that. Yeah, but the thing is that Andrew, like for instance, a lot of people, like you guys have actually seen me on these shows, literally show you the difference between when them on and off, and I'm not seeing 9%. Our Cinebench scores are sometimes they're even higher because the other thing, like, so it's, I don't know if that's necessarily true. Yeah, so, but yeah. I'm trying to think if there's seeing what else is going in there. Hey, thank you very much for the hydrate, and congratulations, welcome to VIP to Pawn Shop. Good to see you. I don't know, Oregon, Zeiston, if you guys have any thoughts, but you know, I love our industry and I love what we do. I really wish that we were more community focused. Like, instead of trying to tear everybody down, I wish that we would stand and help each other, right? Like, I love that Zotac and NVIDIA, like that, you know, Intel, AMD, everybody is a part of things like streams like this with us, right? And at the same time, like we, you know, again, we're gonna try and make the best stuff, you know what I mean? And do the best for you guys, give you guys warnings and give you guys feedback and tell you how to do it, and then let you guys make decisions on your own, right? Yeah.
This is more of an issue with the Unreal Engine 5 in general, but it's a more recent issue with Intel. Like 12th gen was fine, 13th gen was fine for a while, now it's 14th gen, and now it's just really hitting because multi-core enhancement has been enabled by default.
Yeah, which, let me just be honest, shouldn't be on. I've said that for a long time. It's not necessary. So that's my 2 cents on that one. So I just feel like they're trying to use software to enhance hardware when all in all the hardware was fine and anything. So yeah. Exactly. So, but okay, so we've got, guys, that's like, we're pretty much like, that's the thing, right? Is like with how I am, like with where we are right now, all in all, everything else that I need for this build is already inside of this box, which is actually pretty cool. So outside of the GPU, like here we have it. Like this is, we're already kind of ready to go here. Where the, so Araxinus, there's actually a great post from, there's a great post from Falcon that if you have the issue, that shows you the BIOS settings that you can turn off in any number of motherboard manufacturers to help you with the instability. Yep. So, but I'll be honest, MCE is the biggest problem. Yes, yeah, I would say Intel's problems is actually more MOBO related, and get it right, he's not wrong, it's Unreal 5 too, and then there'll probably be a fix there. But all the MOBO manufacturers have been the same issue. A lot of times it's the same thing with like GPUs. Sometimes like GPUs are like, my GPU is noisy. It's like, no, it's not. You have noisy fans. You know what I mean? Because like they'll just look at the case and be like, oh, look, the fans are spinning, and then they'll see the fan spinning on like the GPU, and then in the end, it wasn't even the GPU. So yeah, and it's the same thing with the heating issues, right? Like the heating issues have nothing to do with Intel either, right? Like you've seen me air cool a 14.7, and it was still pulling a 33,000 on Cinebench. So yeah. Blitz, I have no idea. Okay, here we go, guys.
You haven't pulled out your crystal ball to answer that one?
Yeah, I haven't been able to pull out my crystal ball. Maybe Zotac knows. Zotac can tell you. Zotac, tell us all about the 5090s. I'm just kidding. They don't know either. I'm just saying, I think everybody wants to go the other way. I think what'll blow me, like, look at how small, I mean, look at how small GPUs are getting. You know what I mean? It's like in terms of like, you know, like, guys, remember when 40 series came out and people were like, there is no such thing as SFF anymore. And now we've had this massive resurgence of SFF cases. We just had the brand new Deepcool that just came out. We have the A21 from Asus. We have the Encore 100 Max. That thing is like, dude, it's this tall and it fits like a, we put a Zotac 4090 in it, right? Like, again, I would say, like, and the other thing too is we've seen with the heating, even on the 4090, 4080, even on the small 4070s, right? Like, again, I feel like people, like, there was a lot of, like, kind of as the stuff kind of came out that people thought that they were going to need a lot better heating, but NVIDIA's done a really good job with their power efficiency, their heating, and all that sort of stuff as well. So, and I mean, you're seeing companies like Zotac actually make smaller GPUs, which is cool. Okay, here we go, guys. Everything else we need is inside of this tiny box right here. And this is going to be the whole PC. You know what? I probably shouldn't have just let that sit there because I think that has glass in it. Yeah, it does. As you know, there's just random glass sitting there. Okay, so this is the whole build. The whole PC is right here. You guys, whoever wins this PC is going to get this. All you're going to get is this little small box with, and it'll have everything in it that you will need in it. So this is the whole thing right here, which is awesome, isn't it? I love small form factor, and I love that we get to build a PC like that because I love that Zotac partnered with us and lets us build all these different ones, you know what I mean? So this is it. This is the NR200P Max, and the thing I love so much about this and why I love it and I love to show it off on Robeytech is because it has everything you need already to basically easily set up a PC. So inside of this little tiny box, it's already got an AIO, it's already got a power supply, it's pre-wired. You're gonna see us just kind of install it, and we're gonna get to the fun part really, really quick. Yeah, so, yeah, like you said, great things come in small packages, especially when we have GPUs like this that are 4070 Supers. This isn't a 4060, this isn't a 3050, this is a 4070. You know what I mean? That's awesome. Grand Blue, because it can be. That's why, guys, I'm getting excited. You know, my son's better, and here I am playing with toys. You know what I mean? This is the best stuff about it. Ugh. I like playing with toys, and we get to sit here and play with toys together.
I like toys.
Yeah, everybody likes toys. That's why we're here. Okay, so here we go. We're opening everything up. So here it is. It's all jammed in here, as you can see. So we have our little extra jammy jam. Here's all of our contents. And then as you can see, everything's kind of pre-wired. So we have our protective. The only thing we'll have to do is we do have to use an extension because this was pre-40 series. So we'll have to use a couple extensions to power up our 4070, but not a big deal. We've got, okay, so we will need to put thermal paste on. So that's I wanted to check that before I made the decision. And then this pops out. And there we go, guys, that's it. Look, power supply, there's all of our cables. All of the stuff is already kind of in the right spot. We just gotta basically put it in here and then that's it. That's all we gotta do. Everything else is ready to go. GPUs. CPUs are technically getting smaller and faster too because, you know, why you see things like, for instance, the AMD GPU, the CPU we're using here, the reason they went to LGA is because of the chip, the nanometer process has gotten it smaller. So yes, that is technically true. They are getting smaller and faster. So, okay, so we'll go to top down here and just to give you guys an idea of why I really like this case, especially for new builders. So again, we have everything we need, right? Like it's all basically re-hooked up. All of the cables, like even look, check this out right here. We have a pre-wired, very nicely sleeved CPU just waiting right there. All of our motherboard cables are right here. And then you have your AIO. So this is a 280 millimeter AIO, which is going to be perfectly fine for a 7800 X3D. You could do a 14.7. You could potentially even do a 14.9, especially if you turn off MCE. You're going to see some. It's going to be warm, but again, a lot of potential in terms of what you're capable of putting inside of this. And then again, even room-wise, you're going to see. I'm going to put this 4070 in here, but I mean, you have enough room potentially to put a 4070 Ti Super, and we'll grab another Zotac card and let's see what we can get inside of this. So we could even potentially go a little bit bigger. So, which is actually pretty cool. And this case, Araxis, that's why it's $399 and it comes with this case. So it comes with a PSU 850 watts, and you've already got a 280 millimeter AIO, and it's all pre-wired for you, which is actually pretty cool. So I'm going to slip this off to the side because I do need to put thermal paste on. So you guys don't get to miss the Bob Ross. I was a little concerned that we were going to get to miss the Bob Ross, but you guys don't. You guys don't miss the Bob Ross moment, which makes everybody happy, right?
Always fun when you get to paint on stream.
Exactly. That's why we're here. We don't really care about the PC build or the GPU. You just want to see me paint. Zotac's like, man, what? The Nomad knife? No, I don't know what a Nomad knife is. That's right, I only make happy fan accidents. This was not a
We've seen a few of those happy fan accidents.
Actually, doing an NVMe. Oh man, I got stuff all over me here. So NVMe, the other NVMe is on the back. See right there? And then the best thing about this is because of how the case is, all you have to do is take off the back panel and you could add another NVMe drive. So no, it wouldn't be hard to do an NVMe drive on this at all. Actually, I can show you at the end. We'll show you how easy it is to add one if you wanted to. I'll tell you what, if we get to like 250 subs, I'll throw in another NVMe drive into this build just for fun. If we get to 250 subs, I'll throw in another 100, I'll throw in another 2 terabyte NVMe drive into the build for giving away. And remember, that gets you extra entries towards winning the PC as well. Clean up my hands here real quick. It's so good to be back, guys. Ooh, let me just say. So I'll update the goal. I'll update the goal now. We'll put it in there. Let's update it. All widgets. We're at 67. There we go. You guys can make it happen, and we'll upgrade the build. We'll make it better. Okay, let's get our stuff in here now. I'm gonna make. I think there's some thermal paste on this thermal paste. That sounds really bad.
Thermal paste should be in the tube.
Yeah, I think there's some thermal paste not in the tube on this one, so I think that's what I got on me.
Should we go find something hot to touch to see?
There we go. I fixed the thermal paste not on the tube. Okay. Okay, now it's paint. Painting time, guys. Dr. McNugget, thank you very much for the sub. Okay. Good amount of thermal paste there. Oh, Cole in here wanting to paint. Trying to show me up. go. Get that IHS completely covered. And I love the combination between this, like this CPU and this GPU will be, it's like a match made in heaven, I just gotta say. This is Noctua NTH1 thermal paste. $110 to 250 likes, guys. Head over and hit that YouTube like button. Remember, that unlocks a $25 Newegg gift card. Yes, it's a special spatula. I actually stole it from the Wizard of Oz, and the Munchkin people. They use it for flipping pancakes, but it's great for thermal paste. I'm just kidding. That's not true. You can actually buy them. They're made by Thermal Grizzly. But I like my story better, right?
He makes the best pancake breakfast ever. They just take forever.
Yeah, they just take a really long time. Exactly. It just takes a really long time. Okay, there we go, guys. Okay, so everything is ready to put this inside the case. Look at that, ready to go. You might have to undo, whoop. Okay, I might have to undo some of these cabling here. Sorry you can't see because of my bad hair. There we go.
They took all that time and effort to put that in there all nice and neat, too.
I know, it's my bad. I'm sorry. I need to get them out of the way, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we have everything we need to put this into place. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. So easy. Robey can do it. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our little cable here on the right. And it's already kind of in the right place, and they separate this out, which is actually really nice. There we go. I'll hook that up. Oh, I almost put that on the wrong side. You got to pay attention to which side it is. And what we're doing right now is, whoa, I don't know whether, come on, camera, focus on. Got to keep my head out of the camera.
Oh, it actually wanted to focus on your watch.
Stop focusing on my watch. 454.
I think it was getting the perfect glare from the lighting.
Sometimes like shooting stuff with like, oops. It's like joy and pain. Okay, there we go. There we go. That one's in. Then we're just gonna plug in this other corner here.
Yeah, just look. Don't look at it as joy and pain. Look at it as yin and yang.
Yeah. The yin and yang of small form factor. Okay. Okay, so there we go. That's already in, which is great. So we got that done. Now what we can do is we can get to our pack here, our NR200P accessory pack.
Yes, he will have to screw down the motherboard, but it's a lot easier to put in those cables first.
Yeah, in this case, yeah. I would normally do that I just wanted, in case I needed to move the motherboard and pull it out, because it's like they're easy, but they're not straightforward. So I was just being sure in case I needed to remove the motherboard. So I'm gonna work on screwing the parts in. Look, by the way, they give you a lot of. Look at all the. I feel like companies are starting to learn. Robey uses a lot of zip ties, so they give me a lot. Thank you very much for that. Still working on Zotac, making sure that I have zip ties for my that they come with the GPU, but they haven't come through without it yet. Carpal tunnel. I don't know what.
One of these days, you're just gonna have a box show up at the studio there from Zotac, and it's just gonna be nothing but zip ties.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna grab our screwdriver. You know what, guys? We haven't. Let's use a fun one. We're gonna use it's a small build, but we're gonna use Excalibur. The world's tallest. I mean, I want you guys just to see this, right? And you can see just how much height I'm getting here off of my screwdriver. The screwdriver's so big.
It barely fit in frame on the other's view.
Portions of this program are brought to you by the Zip Tie Foundation of America and Excalibur.
There we go, guys. There we go. Just kind of getting our stuff in here. Being a little bit safe about it. Jose, you can get it. We have links for it. There we go. One more screwdriver. There we go. I forgot, like, I'm impressed because this case is actually, like, I might be able to even fit a bigger GPU than what we have in here. I mean, this GPU allows for, like, some really great SFF builds, but I really wanted something that just didn't take up a ton of room to really celebrate the size of this GPU. What? Sandwiches are for everybody. I don't know what you're talking. Who said sandwiches aren't for everybody?
That says smartwatches.
You can do 3-slot GPU in this case. Hey, Kurosaki, thank you for the sub. Well, I haven't had dinner yet. Do you think Zotac might get into making sandwiches? You know what I mean? Oh, smartwatches. I thought he said sandwiches. Okay, maybe I do need to eat. Sandwiches, there we go. I think we need sandwiches for Z-Thorm. Okay, so we have our AMD.
Hey, Zotac has a point there, Robey.
What? I missed it.
Aren't GPUs just techie sandwiches?
They are, but you can't eat them, and they do cause a tummy ache. Like, I remember back in the day when I used to eat like 3050s from time to time, but not, you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't go like a ham and cheese. By the way, something that I will tell you. So the food at the hospital, guys, for the most part, was terrible. But what was good was their grilled cheese sandwiches were very good, and their hot dogs. So when I was eating at the hospital, every day I had a grilled cheese sandwich and a hot dog. I didn't do chips. I just did grilled cheese sandwiches and hot dogs because it was like the only thing that seemed to be good. The pawn shop, there isn't a Gleam link. We're giving it away on stream. We do have Gleam links for 2 more PCs we're giving away, including one from Zotac. So,
which has now been posted by Blondie.
there we go. Yep. Okay, so now let's go back to top down. We're gonna get our AIO installed. One thing we're going to not do, or at least I hope we're not going to do, is hopefully we're not going to forget to take off the plastic. Braythorn, what's up, buddy? That's true, Pig Radio. Maybe that was their whole plan, but unfortunately, my son, it just takes time. You know what I mean? Like the biopsy, like for them to know if he had cancer was a grueling 7 days. It took 7 days to find out if he had cancer. So brutal. I was just like, you know, like what parent wants that like hanging over their head? You know what I mean? Ugh. Yeah, he's pretty cool. So they need to have better food for those of us who like are dealing with like, you know, crazy stuff. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our. This seems like the hardest. I think they want it to go this way. Oh yeah, they do. Okay, I see what you did there. Smart move, Cooler Master. Make it so your screws could only go in one way. Well, their grilled cheese was good. Luckily, we found one good thing. Thank you to Attack of the Cast. I appreciate I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back with a healthy son, you know what I mean? Not anything else, you know? And what a cool stream to come back to, you know what I mean? PC giveaway stream, those are the best. Huge shout out again to Zotac and nvidia for allowing and sponsoring this. Letting you guys get something super awesome and show off a really cool card and a nice small form factor build. Which is worse, hospital food or Panera? What? Panera's pretty good. I mean, which one's more expensive is the better question.
Panera still.
I know, Panera might be more expensive still. Yeah, I've eaten MREs, so yeah.
Hey, some MREs are actually pretty good.
Yeah, dude. Chicken a la king, not good, but
no, chicken a la king's horrible.
Meatballs and barbecue sauce, pretty actually tasty.
Their pulled pork MREs are pretty good too.
I don't think I've had the pulled pork one. This may not have existed when I was eating MREs.
They have the chili mac's not bad.
Yeah, chili mac is good. And then, dude, I love it with the chocolate pudding. You know what I mean? Well, like it's a hot cocoa mix. You make some really good chocolate pudding with MREs, dude. Okay, here we go, guys. Now I'm getting really hungry. You guys are the worst.
I had leftover KFC for dinner.
I pretty much blame Org.
Most of us do, most of the time.
Okay, just putting this in here.
I ate before coming here on purpose.
Gosh darn it. I have a love-hate relationship with this bracket. There we go.
I don't think there's anyone who loves that bracket. It's always a love-hate.
How is this, like, crooked? What the... There we go. Okay. No, don't come out. Don't come off. What are you doing?
I just wanted to come say hello one more time.
No, come on, stay on there. There we go. Okay.
Get in your home.
Get in your home, yeah. Hey, dude, I need you to cool your CPU. I didn't take the plastic off, right?
You did take the plastic off.
Where? Okay. I had like one of those moments, guys.
Yeah, you struggle to get it on, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait.
Wait, did I take it off? Did I actually do what I was supposed to do? Okay, guys. We have it all seated. We've installed it. Okay. I like how like we've gotten to like now to the point where Sergeant Nobody's actually looking up MRE lists. We've hit next level, guys. Okay, now we're gonna install our CPU. There we go. Jovian TV, thank you very much. And remember, guys, if you want to get extra entries towards winning this PC we're gonna be giving away, make sure that you drop a sub over on Twitch. That's worth 3 extra entries towards winning this PC. And it can be your Prime sub, which is free, right? So if it's free if you have Amazon Prime. So, okay, here we go. Let's get these out of the way. I love cables like this. This is like the Asus cable, so it just makes it really easy to cable manage when we get there. Makes me happy. I don't know if I'm gonna need, I could get rid of this. I don't have any SATA, do I? I don't think I have any SATA, so I could like remove some of these cables too. They gave me 2 SATA cables. No need to have extra cables.
It just blocks the airflow.
Yeah, it doesn't though.
It doesn't, but
We like to say stuff like that, but it doesn't, guys. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so here we go. This is all the cables we have, guys. So we're gonna take our USB 3, which is right here. We have our HD audio. So let me zoom in here so you guys can see some hot cable plug-in action here. Put that on my OnlyFans. Hot cable plug-in action. Okay. So first what we're gonna do is our USB 3.1. Oops, well, you can't see it when I block it with my giant head.
just imagine it's right there, guys.
Yeah, just imagine you saw a hot cable plug in action. Hey, Chewbacca, thank you very much for the sub. Okay, so we got that one plugged in. Okay, next one. HD audio is gonna go down over here. Oh, that cable is not very long.
But it is the exact length you need.
Yeah. Typical of Cooler Master.
I say it's almost like there was some measuring going on there.
They're like, this is all the cable you need, nothing more, sir. Okay, where's my, okay. USB-C is next. Oh no, that's front panel. Dude, single front panel header. Look at this. They gave us a little clip so you can plug it in all together. So it's clipped, so it's still individual, but it's clipped so you can just pop it right on there.
That's like cheating.
Yeah, it is, and I love it. Now the question is, which one is the right one? It's always with I gotta look it up. In the micro mini-itx, it's never the same. Okay. We're gonna find it. How to install the RAM. How to install the 18. Is 18 it? System panel header. Yes, I think 18 is it. Just what I thought it was, but I want to make sure. Yep. Okay, I was in the right. I was right. Okay, so we're gonna put this in right here. Boom, that is so easy and beautiful. Now, do we have a USB-C? No front panel USB-C though. So, unfortunately, no front panel USB-C. Okay, next thing we gotta plug in, which remember, we've already plugged in our CPU header. It's in the top left there. This is just gonna go right here. There we go. Okay, now guys, everything else is just about making this look pretty, okay? That's it, that's all our cables. We plugged in our CPU, our power for Mobo. There's our USB 3.2. We've got our front panel header and our HD audio connector. That's all of the cables we need to do. And then the last thing that we'll plug in here in a minute is our riser cable. So that's it. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on some cable management here. Make this look pretty. I don't want Zotac to be like, what did you do, Robey? This doesn't even look like a Robeytech clean build. Well, it will. We're done.
Hey, spaghetti is the theme of the month.
No, it's not. Don't lie. Hey, Najia, thank you very much for the thing, for the sub. Schnibs86, you're amazing. Thank you very much, sir. I know Jason. Jason's just like, he's judging me right now.
Actually, I haven't seen Zotac comment in a minute. I wonder if they went to make a GPU sandwich.
Thank you, Najia. I appreciate it. He might be getting food after all the food talk. He was like, I'm hungry now. There we go. He'll be back in a bit. Yeah, see? He went to Panera. I told you, he went to Panera. I miss your voice. I miss your typing. I don't know what your voice sounds like, but... Thank you, Najia. Thank you very much, everybody, for all the well wishes and being so supportive of my son and the craziness we just went through with him. For all you guys subbing, thank you very much. There we go. That is a huge help, for sure. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, because we're going to have to do our 16 pin. We're gonna get all this kind of under control here. What is going on with this cable makes zero sense. Like this is like a magic trick. These cables are intertwined.
It's like the old Ring game.
It's like, how did this even happen? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Okay, so what we're gonna do, okay, that's the wrong one. Grab the wrong cable, so I'm gonna go get the right cable. I blame org.
And don't worry, Justin, it's the other cable.
Yeah. I grabbed the one that doesn't have the support for the connectors. But luckily we have a ton back here. It feels thicker. Thicker.
And those are quite good, Turdog.
It's also not the right cable. So now these all fell. white, white, black, red, white, black. Why do I have so many black reds? Black, white.
You probably ordered them while, ordering your own merchandise.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's what it was. Grabbing the right cable.
By the way, Robey, I think my wife already stole my new jacket.
Oh, really?
Yep.
How'd she do that? You let her? You need to be stronger, man.
She works from home,
You need to be stronger.
so while I was away, she kind of stole it.
You need to be stronger. Oh, that's white.
And you know what they say, happy wife, happy life, right?
Yeah, yeah. Happy husband. Nobody cares. Color is this one? Am I really out of... I have so many...
I do not keep the house too cold, and it stays at a nice, perfect 69 degrees.
Just getting our 16-pin connector here.
I agree, Cole. It's way too warm. If I didn't fear for my safety, I would keep it more like 55, but you guys would probably have to hang up MIA posters.
If it was any... Oh, because it needs to be colder.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say, Zyston knows the exact temp of my HVAC right now.
Oh, good. Found one. Nope, that is also... I have done such a good job of having... One of these will be a... Also not it. Okay, I guess we're using black and red, guys. Oh, wait. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, I forgot I got these Asia Horse ones. These is black. I have so many of these extensions now that I'm gonna find one. It's gonna make my day. White. Color's this one. Gonna be black. Oh, white. So many whites. Okay, black. Oh. Oh no. I found another black one that it goes into a single 16. It's a 16 pin to 16 pin extension. No, I need a 16 to 3. I know I bought one. It's the part that's weird.
Probably in an unopened box somewhere.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, you're not wrong. Okay, well, you won't really be able to see it, but it drives me nuts that this is what where we're at right now. No, that's also not one.
Actually, you know what? You're going to get this completely built and together. And you're going to do your benchmarking. And all of a sudden, you're going to go, that cable is right there.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's like the one that I thought I bought was, like I bought a special one that's like an that's specifically for, like it's only a 2. It only has 2 instead of 3, but for some reason I do not see it here. It makes no sense. And I know I have a ton of these. Which is the part that's weird, but... These are all like regular ones, and those actually none of the black and reds are going to work either because they're all normal 16 pins. We used to have so many of these, and I have no idea what happened here. Those are white. Guys, am I just doing too many white builds? Is that what this is telling me?
I mean, there have been a few.
Oh, wait. Oh, we got one. Okay, found one. Cable mod to the rescue. Okay. Finally found one, guys. Sorry, that took a long time. You guys just really wanted to look at the build.
Don't worry, chat was over here just arguing with me that I keep my house too cold.
It's a dry heat. It's a dry cold.
Definitely not a dry heat in Texas.
It's a dry cold. Okay, here we go, guys. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hook up this. We only need 2. I can hook up 3 if I want to, but. There we go. At 850 watts, you could do.
Need to escape. It's the Cooler Master NR200P Max.
Yep. Now we have these beautiful down here, so we're just gonna, luckily they make these super long. So we're gonna work on down here at the bottom, I have these Velcro strips, which are my favorite.
Ravager, I mean, there's always room for more cables.
Oh, we can find room for more cables. Luckily, we don't have that many to worry about. This is the, there we go.
Got sub coming in from Black Knight.
Thank you, Black Knight. You are my white knight in shining armor. Sorry, had to be said. Okay, find the other. Had to find the other cable here. Okay, we're getting it. Maybe. This little part is like the hardest part of the build. Getting the thing to go in. And you have to do like some trickery to get it to do its thing here. So you gotta fold this up a little bit. Ooh, just launch that out, okay. Come on. Get in your hole. We're doing like extra bending to get this to like, there it goes. Okay, cool. There we go. Looks good. Look at that. Hopefully that's enough. That should be enough length. Comes right over the top. This should be good. Okay, now I need my cutty thingy. My cutty thing. That's the official terminology of it. Cutty thingy. Cutty thingy 1. Cutty thingy 2. There we go. Yeah, it's very small, which is which always makes it more, like we have to be more conscious of the like space and all that sort of stuff as we work in the case, right? Just to make sure that it all works out, right? And we also want to make sure that the build looks nice and clean, right? And this does. I mean, like again, that build looks very, very clean. Okay, so last part we're going to do now. Grab our extension here. Look at Icy dropping the knowledge. Okay, so this is our Gen 4 riser cable. Not usually this difficult to plug in, but I'm trying to do it so my head doesn't create focus issues. There we go. All right, guys, trying to get my. There we go. Okay, so there we go. So I got our. This is our. That's so we can put in our GPU. So we can plug in our GPU. So we should have everything ready now to actually put the GPU in. Okay, so let's get our little GPU now. Our little Zotac. It's gonna be Zotacular. It's a $400 case with an AIO, a PSU, AIO, PSU, and pre-wired cabling. When you do the math, the case ends up equaling out to about $80. Loud humming noise. You guys hear loud humming noise?
Yeah, occasionally get a little bit of humming. Are you charging one of the batteries on your...
Did it go away?
Talk again?
Testing.
Yeah, it's gone now.
Oh, okay, yeah, there was a cable plugged in. Sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. You guys gotta tell me that sooner.
It was intermittent, so it wasn't really a this is driving me insane thing.
Got it. Actually, they gave you a pretty small one for this thing. It's okay, give you an... Okay, here we go, guys. Our small Zotac. This is a 4070 Super, guys. Look at how small that is. It's like we have way more room than I thought. You could potentially put a 4070 Ti Super in there. But a nice small CGP, which is gonna make it easier for the small form factor. We want matchy, right? We want to matchy. That's what we're doing. Yeah, pocket powerhouse, exactly.
It would definitely be a great LAN PC.
Yeah, exactly. This is going to be a great one for people who want to travel and just do LANs. Okay, so what we're going to do now. We're gonna use Excalibur. There we go. One more right there. Oh, this will play Minecraft. We're gonna show you for our Horizon. We'll show you Cyberpunk. This will be a beastly 1440p build. Show you thermals. Show you America. And actually, we won't show you America. Just was getting in a mood. Okay, let's go top down. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. Sometimes the cables aren't twisted the right way, but this one is, which is nice. There we go.
Some days I can't decide if I should realize that I can't escape.
You know, Blondie, all of a sudden we have comments about the nose cam.
The nose, no, that's dead. Blondie threatened to quit. What the? I have comments about why is this not going in the hole? There we go. Okay. That looks cool. I like that. There we go. Look at that in the nice side there. Nice small, and you got lots of room for, here we go. Let's go to top down there. And there it is, guys. That was actually pretty, I mean, again, we're coming up on just at 530, and that entire build is cable managed and built in that amount of time. And then that's gonna look really good. Again, we have quite a bit of room for airflow and everything else. So this is still gonna be able to pull in air. And if you wanted to, you could even install an additional fan at the bottom. Like, you do have room. It would be hard. Yeah, you could do one on the right side just to even give additional airflow down there. But yeah, it's a tiny, like, this is a 4070 Super. Just to go through the parts that we have inside of this very small build. We have a Ryzen 7 7800X3D, ROG Strix B650E-I gaming Wi-Fi motherboard, Zotac Twin Edge OC 4070 Super. We have the Kingston Fury Renegade 2TB NVMe storage, Kingston Fury 32 gigs of 6,000 megatrans for RAM, Cooler Master NR200P Max, and then we have the AIO, which is 280 millimeters, and the power supply, which is 850 watts, and actually comes with the case. Yeah. Well, it's NVIDIA, right? It's NVIDIA Raxness, so we got some NVIDIA Zotac action going on here. And then, of course, the build itself actually looks really, really nice. And you do have mounting for SSDs if you wanted to, not that I would do that. Now somebody said, hey Robey, what if I wanted to add an NVMe drive? Well, the check thing about it, it does include the riser cable, is check it out. There's the riser, like if we get to the thing, that's how easy it is to add an NVMe. Just pop it in there, pop down, and then you can add a second NVMe without a problem whatsoever. So it's actually really easy to add an additional NVMe drive in the back because it's just here and ready to go. Yeah, Max includes it all.
Yeah, Max is a great price.
So yeah, it makes it really easy to manage the build and everything. Okay, so now we go like this. And the thing is, you do have two options. It comes with both the standard panel, if you want it, or you can do the tempered glass, so whichever you decide you want to do from a cooling standpoint too.
Yes, sir, definitely side panels.
Yeah, so you can choose which one you want to do. I'm going to do tempered glass. We can show it, but then we can also test and show you what it's like without the tempered glass on too. So you can see GPU and CPU temps and make the cool. And then we'll ship, of course, the winner will get both. Okay, zip tie. Did we do zip tie count?
Odd or even was run, yes.
Okay, well, the answer was even. Just so you know. Might be the lowest we've ever done. It was 2.
Yeah, that I think is the lowest you've ever done.
It's 2. So yeah, it was even. There it is. That was the whole thing. It was even. Wow. And when you actually look at the build, given only 2 zip ties, if you look at that, that's actually pretty impressive. Like this build actually looks nice and clean for having only 2 zip ties.
I mean, I think even the last open test bench you did was like 20.
Yeah, so I mean, like again, very, very clean in terms of the overall look too. Okay, so let's throw our glass panel on. Now again, you can do glass or we can test with either one, but. Okay, Willet post is up. Okay, so here's our side panel. Something else I actually really appreciate about the NR200P is it actually comes with both options. So you get both the tempered glass and the standard one. There we go. Which I think that looks really good, right? Boom. Looks nice and clean.
I do like the fact because they cut the tent back on that.
Yeah, on this one they did. Yeah, on the other ones, on the older ones, it tends to be a little bit darker.
Yeah, they were pretty dark on the old ones.
Okay. Let's throw our front panel on. Top glass. There we go. And then the last part. So you have both side panels. So you have one that's like this, or you could replace the one in the front and actually also have gray on both sides. But there you go. That's the whole build. You can still see the GPU, it looks great. I don't know if this, it was a pretty fast build for sure. But at the same time, we wanted to be able to have some good time to show, with both the GPU and everything at the same time, it looks really good. And we're gonna have some nice glow behind the GPU as well. Yeah, I agree. It would be nice if the NR200P had like some sort of handle thing, but they do not have a handle. Okay, so here we go, guys. Now the question is, will it post?
Oh, we've got a Falcon in chat too.
What's up, Falcon? Oh my gosh, one of my favorite people. Falcon, we were just chatting about the, we were actually just chatting not that long ago. I was telling people to check out your post about the Intel instability stuff a little bit earlier, and I see that you guys are working and figuring that stuff out. I was telling people what a service it is that you guys are doing that. Okay, here we go. Oh, you know what? Question is, did I turn on the PSU? But we'll find out. It may not post because it didn't turn on the PSU. Which, I know where the switch is, so I can see.
No one moved it on you while you were gone?
I don't know. We'll find out. I'm going to find out. Here we go. Moment of truth. Actually, we'll put this down for now so you guys can see. There you go. I guess I don't have any power button to hit. 3, 2, 1. Nope, it's not on. The power switch isn't on. Oh, you know what? Guys, I just realized there's something not hooked up. Something pretty important that we do not have hooked up. And I'm glad I just took this off, and maybe that's why they did this. You know what we forgot? The fans for the AIO. Kind of need to plug those in.
You might want those.
You might want the fans for the... No, it did not post. It didn't even turn on. Because the switch isn't on here. But it's okay. We'll turn the switch on after I plug this in. One cable I forgot, guys. One cable.
Look at Icy over there trying to split hairs.
It didn't even try to turn it on, so you can't split hairs. It did not post. I just didn't turn it on. And it would have posted even if the fans weren't on. It just would have run really hot.
Need to escape, correct. To flip the PSU switch itself, you need to pull the back panel.
Yeah, actually I don't think you do. I think you can just do it right here from the front at the top. Yeah, I could. Could have done it right there, but I'm gonna fix this, route this down here first. Which they actually had it pre-routed, which is the sad part. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go to try and get to top down so you guys can see.
I really should build myself a smaller LAN computer in something in like that form factor.
I agree. Icy trying to split hairs. Was he saying it didn't post?
Let's see, where was his exact? He said, so technically it didn't post.
But I didn't even turn it on.
Yeah, Blondie, my first one's this weekend.
I've definitely made this more challenging for myself because I did not want to take out the GPU. He's doing that weird finger Olympic stuff. There we go. Okay, I got it in. Just gonna check to make sure I got it in. Okay, it is plugged in correctly. Okay. it is in.
Robey Icy asks, do you expect him to not be super literal and technical?
No, I expect. Oh shoot. The sad thing is that what is a problem is that I technically am going to use more zip ties now. But I'll make sure I use even so then it wins. It'll still be even. There's that one. Secure that, and then we'll do this one right here. And then now we actually have it done. I'm glad we figured that out, because that would have been like, wait, what? Why is it so hot? Because it's not has no fans.
And yes, we are now technically up to 4 zip ties, but this I still think would be pretty close to the record.
Yeah. I don't know. I actually have no. I think I've done one build. I think it's really close. I think I did a build where I tried not to do any zip ties. I don't remember if I did it or not. But
No,
maybe
you still ended up using, I
dream.
think. No, you did that, and if I remember right, you still ended up using 3 because you tried to use all Velcro ties, but you needed 2 or 3.
Yeah. I'm not a monster. Okay, guys. I think we got this. That's good. Okay. Let's just make sure this looks good. Whoop. Not really another way to run that that's going to be clean. I might be able to pull that a little bit more. Hold on. I feel like it didn't quite pull the way I wanted it to. Okay, now it's going to be more zip ties. Okay, we're gonna have to do that right there. So proud of my zip tie count, guys, and then it's just like now it's just it's like it's like the zip tie gods are like I've angered them, I think. It was like, there's no way you're only going to use a few zip ties.
Oh, Falcon's trying to summon a dad joke.
What did they say?
He's asking in chat, who wants a dad joke?
We haven't done a dad joke since I've been back, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's trying to keep things light. Now remember, guys, if we get another 100 subs, then we'll upgrade the storage on this giveaway PC. There we go. Okay, cool. Now we have it. And I think that looks, let's see if that looks good on the other side. Still use even, not to 100 terabytes, no. Oh yeah, 100, yeah, 1 gig. No, we'll do another 2 terabyte drive. Dang.
Falcon's just gonna tell the dad jokes.
Annoying me. It's been all that time.
That's actually pretty good, Falcon.
What was it?
How do you get a baker to spill their secrets?
Oh.
Only if you're on a need-to-dough basis.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually. I agree. That's a good one, Falcon.
Hey, Robey, is that a blemish on that front panel on that case, or is that just your camera picking up something?
I don't see a blemish. I think I've definitely made this better now. Sorry guys, I'm into pretty builds and I want the build to look good. No ugly builds here at Robeytech, you know? All right, got it fixed. It just looks cleaner. Okay. Let's turn on our power. Okay, now it's powered. I don't see any blemish on the front panel.
And the camera's picking up something basically straight to the left of the Cooler Master symbol, close to the edge.
On the front panel?
Yeah, on the actual front panel, not the
no,
glass.
Just something got on there. Just some wood or box shaving or something.
Yeah. I was being asked in Discord chat, so I was like, let me relay.
Okay, there we go, guys. There's the build. And then again, cables managed and looking pretty. Let's now see, does it post? Will it post? Does actually have power now. Three, two, one. Ooh, white light. And there it is. We do have RGB RAM going. There we go. Waiting, waiting.
Falcon wants to know if it will toast.
I don't know, we'll find out. Still waiting. Oh, there it is, guys. It is posted. There is our build. Will it Zoast? Will it Zotac? Now, what I love about this though is this, like, now we're gonna test it. Like, look at how, I mean, it's just so tiny. That's all there is to it. It's basically ready to go. Nothing, no other magic. It's just tiny, small. It's got so much room for it's like so far from the glass, just because of the Zotac GPU. Like, you're not gonna have any airflow issues, like for like cooling this GPU or anything like that. I love it. Actually, it's funny because I just realized my look at my keyboard and everything. It all matches. It's all it's like super matchy today. Yeah, so much room for activity, boys and girls. Okay, let's jump in here. Go to our capture. Go to hit F1. Let's turn on our XMP, or Expo, sorry. Now we wait again. Get that a little bit more framed. That looks so good. It's just a good looking little build, you know?
It does look good. It matches all your peripherals all the way down to the Elgato you've got there.
I know, it's like the whole thing just, it's just like and the only two is traveling with it. You just pack it up in this little box. Like, it's gonna be like a lot of cool things. I just really love that we got to check out their 4070 Twin Edge OC, right? We're gonna show how it performs here in a minute, but it just makes it really easy for just, you know, for creating something that's small form factor, you know, it's still a showcase, right? You know, just SFF are a different kind of showcase build, which is cool.
And Mine Krampus, the glass on that case is actually not tinted hardly at all.
I think it's just it's got a good show to it. Okay, let's grab our. So we got XMP on. Everything else is all set up already. Okay, let's go to here. Of course, you're going to be down there. Let's go to just duplicate. Keep. Okay, let's go to 1440p. Okay, so we got 1440p now. Don't need 200%. There we go. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, I think what makes the most sense is we're gonna go ahead and install our Zotac Firestorm RGB software. Looks good. Okay, so we got that now. And let's open up Armory Crate.
Araxis, I'm pretty sure he's got a green tint to his entire desktop. That's why it looks that way.
What's the problem?
Oh, they were commenting your taskbar looked kind of yellow or green.
It's all part of it. It's because I've got an NVIDIA background. Okay, so let's do some rain, Starry Night. We'll do.
Look at Falcon over there dropping all them gifted subs.
Whoa, 20 gifted subs. Thank you very much, Falcon. Guys, we're gonna make it happen. Let's do green. Let's green. And we'll do some white here. There we go. Just kind of have some green in the background. And let's open up some Firestorm. Thank you very much, Falcon. Guys, trying to make it happen. Falcon over here trying to make it happen. Hopefully we can hit that and upgrade the whole thing. Let's go to our Spectra. We're gonna do white for the GPU, just to, yeah, so it pops there with everything else. Cool, there we go. You can look inside now. It's got like a little green and white there. It's got some, like it's doing some Starry Night action there, which is cool. But again, just popping nicely.
Have a good night, Falcon.
See you later. See you very much, Falcon. So good. Thank you very much for that. Okay, let's check how our temperatures are. So right now we're sitting at a nice and simple 46. Let's see what Steam's doing real quick.
Updates galore.
Yeah, we're gonna run that one just so it's ready. Okay, so we're gonna run up some Cinebench real quick, just see how this runs. Oop, not control panel. Actually, before I do that, I am gonna do this. I like this with their AI cooling stuff. Okay, we're gonna auto tune our fan. We're watching it do some work here.
And everyone, as Blondie is sitting there yelling in chat, to be eligible for the giveaway whenever it comes around, you must be following on Twitch, subbed on YouTube, and a member of the Discord.
Yeah, just so you guys know, so Zotac, folks, if you're watching at Zotac's Twitch, unfortunately you can only enter on my Twitch or my YouTube. If you want to get extra entries, you can be subscribed, use your Amazon Prime on Twitch, and then if you are, and then, oh yeah, this song, here it is. You do need a member of discord.gg/Robeytech. That's how we verify that you are actually a member of, you're real. And then, again, how are we doing likes on YouTube? The thing is this done? What's going on here?
YouTube likes, we are at 178.
Come on, guys. There are 500 people on Twitch alone. So if we can go ahead and hit this, I'm gonna hit stop here. This is taking forever. We'll do it one more time. Usually doesn't take that long. Go hit those likes on YouTube, guys. Let me try it one more time. And again, huge shout out to Zotac and to NVIDIA for sponsoring this. We're gonna show you guys some gaming performance here in just a minute. Just gonna get our temps in and make sure our temps are good. Devoted Phantom, thank you for the sub. And again, just to remind people what we're giving away today, Loki SMS, thank you for the sub. We're giving away a Ryzen 7 7800X3D ROG Strix B650E-I gaming Wi-Fi. We got that Zotac Twin Edge OC 4070 super small powerhouse little GPU inside of this small form factor Cooler Master NR200P. We have 2 terabytes of Gen 4 storage, still hoping to go a little bit bigger. We have 32 gigs of 6,000 mega transfer RAM, and then we've got that included 280 millimeter cooler, and we actually have that included 850 watt power supply inside of this. So that's what we got. We got Zotac here in the chat, but again, there it is right there, that Twin Edge, small form factor, perfect for a build like this that we're showing off today. A lot of power in a small chassis. And then we have it all matchy with that white and green to celebrate Zotac and NVIDIA together. Then we're just waiting for this to finish up. Let's hit that 250 likes, guys. Waiting for the tuning to get finished because we want to show proper, like, just how good a build like this would perform with this 47. There it goes. Okay, there we go. Tuned, done. Got it all fixed there. AI mode is just run fast. Okay. So let's run our Cinebench. I'm wondering if I may need to reset the Cinebench. I installed Cinebench, did I not? Maybe I didn't.
Yeah, first stream back, we'll forgive you.
Yeah. No, I didn't. Okay, here we go. Oops. Let's go to 10 minutes. Start. Nope, there, we're fine. It's like, oh, never mind, it's fine. 85, there you go. Doing a great job of just blowing that air. 280 millimeter AIO, right? Like, yeah.
And that's on a processor that wants to go.
Yep. It's just, yeah, no problem whatsoever. This thing is just, yeah, it's sitting at 84 watts, just being like, oh, we could turn on PBO. It might be automatically on. I don't remember if they have it on or not.
I think Asus is one of the ones that does have it on by default.
Yeah, 16 more on YouTube, guys.
It wouldn't exactly be PBO, but they do have like the performance enhancement, which might be on with some AM4 stuff.
Yeah, this would be a great LAN party. Again, you've got a 7800 X3D paired with a 4070 Super for $2,000, which is awesome. 2 terabytes of storage, 32 gigs of RAM. You can add another NVMe if you wanted to, right? Lots of opportunity here for a great small form factor build. And this is with the side panel on. I can do, if you guys want, I mean, I'm not guessing. I'm guessing the temperatures will be almost the same, but I can test with the other panel for sure.
I want to say the previous version of the NR200, the differential was like 2 degrees.
Well, we can test it. So let's hit stop. Luckily, the panel's literally right here, so we can test it. So you can make a call, like if you were interested in doing this build, and you know, that's one of the things I love about this is we're showing you stuff that's possible with a GPU like this, like the Zotac Twin Edge here. There's the side panel. You can't see the GPU as well, but again, you can still see it popping through there. There we go. Okay, so let's see, take a look here. Starting here. Yeah, so it's right where it's almost identical to where it was before. And that's because, I mean, there's so much room in this case. I think if you wanted to drop temps, I don't think you'd need the side panel. I think what you do is you could add a fan at the bottom. Christoph, maybe. Yeah, temperature-wise, I mean, like, we're pretty close.
I dream about things way beyond this atmosphere.
But yeah, again, I don't even know. Yeah, like I said, this is like there's just a lot of room inside of this build, inside of this case. I don't think we have any issues. I'll let it run for another minute, see where it ends up. But
I dream about things way beyond this atmosphere. Can you imagine floating weightless?
so the 4070 Ti Super, we actually have a really good overview on all of those, and we can get you a link to that video, Bapkins. But it's about, what is it, like 8%? It might be 8%.
And the light goal has been reached.
And there's a light goal right there. Yeah, I think it's 8%. I don't remember off the top of my head. There we go, guys. So yeah, again, temperature-wise, it's within 0.5 degrees, so yeah. Okay, so let's get that GPU showing again.
I'm over here stealing Blondie's thunder
Why?
because I'm the one who saw the light goal was done.
Saw the, you stole it. Oh, that wasn't me.
Yeah, no, I stole it. I stole it.
Okay, I was like, what did I do? Dharma, this will do path tracing as well. You'll see. We'll do Uber Cyberpunk in just a second. You're gonna be impressed with what this thing is capable of. The GPU fans, here's the deal, guys. If you don't see GPU fans running, that doesn't mean that they're broken. GPU fans only spin when it gets hot, and this GPU temp is not hot enough for it to need to cool. So they come on when they first test, but outside of that, they will not spin unless they're needed, right?
Most all GPUs from both sides
Dharma,
have a 0
all
RPM
40
mode.
series cards have the exact same features. The Ti just is more powerful. So as you go from 4070 to 4070 Ti to 4080 to 4080 Super to 4090, it's the capabilities, how much more powerful the card is. The actual feature set, DLSS 3.0, NVIDIA Reflex, all of those things are all included in every single 40 series card. Yeah. So Silent Z, if it has three fans doesn't necessarily mean that it has better cooling. Obviously, you can cool more, and there may be more potential for overclocking. But again, you might have it where the cooling is over designed for the capabilities of the card. See, the thing is you could overclock this 4070, and the one thing is because it's an OC, that means it's already factory overclocked, and it's a bend GPU, and it's out of the box, meaning it has higher frequencies. The thing is that you may actually only be able to hit a certain clock frequency, and you may not be limited by the cooler. You might just be limited by the amount of power and what you can do with these GPUs in general. So TI is not a marketing ploy. It's a way of differentiating between the power of a 4070 and a 4070 Ti. So think of it as like it's knowing between a Panamera 4S, a Panamera GTS, a Panamera Turbo. You know what I mean? Again, each one of those things are differentiating the engine inside of it, not necessarily the features. I think that seems like a safer way to do it. So like if you get like a 911 versus a 911 4, a 911S, a Carrera, a Turbo, and a Turbo S. Yes, Green Garage, there are definitely people who need to clean their PCs. I have seen them too. Okay, so let's jump in and show you guys some performance for sure. Okay, so let's pop open some MSI Afterburner just so we can see all of our stuff overlaid. Pop into here, let's load up some Cyberpunk 2077. And again, inside of Cyberpunk 2077, you have path tracing, ray tracing, you have, the other thing too is that you obviously have ray reconstruction, you have DLSS, you have NVIDIA Reflex, you have DLAA, which will also show you guys inside of Horizon Forbidden West, which is really cool. And DLAA is like literally it's like there's no upscaling, so it's just basically AI anti-aliasing, which is like the best you can do because it's on top of raw, non-upscaled gaming. So, Maju, no, I don't think there's on the 7800 X3D. It's not good to do that anyway. They don't really perform all that well.
They are very voltage sensitive. They like exactly what they want.
Yeah. No, Jortone, it's not that, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Porsches, but the reason that I was just saying that is to help differentiate the difference between a TI and, like, to give a real world illustration of a TI versus a 4070 versus a 4070. You could fit this in a backpack. Yeah, a certain backpack. You could put it in like a Merce. So Dharma, the 4080 Super is kind of like, if you're going from a TI to a 4080 Super, the reason it's so hard to get is it is literally probably the best value 40 series card. I think the one below that is the 4070 Super, which has been, those have been the two most popular cards in the new 40 series stack. Yes, this AIO could cool a 12900K if you turn MCE off, which you should turn MCE off. I don't know if it'd fit in a fanny pack. That's probably a little much. Okay, so we're gonna do here, let's go to everything. So this is overdrive with DLSS we're gonna go ahead and turn on ray reconstruction. We are gonna turn on frame generation. So this is Cyberpunk 2077 on crack. This is every piece of tech you could get into this thing at 1440p on basically a portable carrying system. On MSI, they do it. They don't have MCE, but they do it via their. The wattage in terms of choosing the cooler. Okay, here we go, guys. So this is to the max Cyberpunk 2077 with every single NVIDIA tech you can possibly get on this very small 4070 Twin Edge Super GPU. And here we are. This is path tracing, ray reconstruction, everything at 1440p. And we're getting a very nice and solid 80 frames per second. So the difference between a 4070, so like I said, I think when you went up to a tie, this would be probably 10 to 15 frames higher. If you went to a 4080 Super, you actually see a bit of a bigger jump, and a 4090 is the biggest jump of them all. And by the way, you guys are curious, you can actually see now, the fans are spinning, right? Because the GPU is definitely being used at this point in time. Actually, it's like spinning in a cool way. It's like hitting the light on that Zotac sign. Really cool.
That is kind of neat.
It's kind of neat how it almost looks like it's stop motion.
Yeah, because you're only seeing it go left, right, no up and down.
Yeah. This is different. This is not better than a 4070 Ti. Yeah, it does. It looks like a GIF or a GIF if you're crazy. Oh wow, you can get a 4090 FA. Oh, that's cool. 90.62 frames per second, guys. 90.62 on like, that's like ridiculous. Okay, so let's turn off frame generation just to take a look at it. This is without frame generation, which, I mean, again, our frame timing, I guess I don't have it on. Let me turn that on real quick. So our frame, because the other thing too is they've fixed a lot in terms of frame times and stuff like that. It means a lot less in a single player game like this, but I still want to show it.
Definitely, frame times definitely mean a lot less to people like myself who hasn't been in a multiplayer game, I don't think, since Atlanta.
Yeah. So again, it doesn't mean as much for most people, but people like to see the frame time graphs. Guy Doer says that's the quote. That's pretty high FPS considering this PC is the size of a chicken nugget. Okay, why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? Here we go. Banana for scale. Nana for scale. So, I mean, again, this case, probably 14 inches by 10 inches. I mean, like, again, and then you're 7 inches. So it's like, you know, size-wise, it's a pretty tiny build.
Yeah, that would come pretty close to fitting in my Ogio backpack.
Is Robeycat bigger? That is the first mention of Robeycat. And guys, for that, we have a new song debut coming in hot from the beautiful town of I don't know where. Here we go, Robeycat.
Robeycat, yeah. Where you at? You're a feline human hybrid who's mostly cat. You can see him sitting there near a stack of fans. Likes to cuddle with the zip tie man.
There's the new pig radio, Robeycat. Robeycat is out. And he got his new song debut.
I actually had to unmute the stream and listen to that in double, just so I could actually listen to it. That was really good.
It's going straight to #1. Eat your heart out, Taylor Swift. Okay, here we go. Let's check it out now. So we have our frame time graph now. Let's go to graphics. So this is without rate frame generation. It's going to be, would I recommend doing this without frame generation? I will say reconstruction, frame generation, and path tracing are kind of a match made in heaven, but I will show you just standard plain Cyberpunk 2077. Path tracing really pushes cards. But it looks like actually we're gonna get 60 frames per second here. That's that's impressive. With
Path tracing doesn't just push cards; it tries to break them in half and then set them on fire.
That's actually really good. Okay, so that I was expecting. That's huge. That's a good job. Okay, Zotac. I see where you're coming from. Coming to play a little.
You know, the fact that it's not a slideshow right now, very impressive.
Yeah, in such a small package, you know what I mean? Because this is Cyberpunk on crack. So is it Ofnexio? I will say, for single player games, I love DLS. I love ray tracing, especially in games like Alan Wake and Cyberpunk, where you notice the difference. And now we actually have Diablo IV that actually has it as well, and even games like Horizon Forbidden West. Guys, that game looks so good because of ray tracing. Okay, so let's go to. Okay, now we're gonna go to just regular Ultra. DLSS, we're gonna put it on balanced. Don't need ray reconstruction. So this is just if you wanted to run it plain with, this is with DLSS. Actually, do they have DLAA? I don't think they have. I don't think this one has DLAA. Yeah, Cyberpunk doesn't have DLAA, so we want to do DLSS. Oh, there it is. Okay, so here it is, DLAA. So this is raw with, so let's see how it runs with DLAA. So this is Ray Tracing Ultra, no super resolution. This is not AI upscaling, this is DLAA. So this is raw. So this is ultra raw with DLAA. So this is doing additional anti-aliasing work, AI anti-aliasing, but there is no upscaling on this.
About a 20 FPS hit, it looks like.
Yeah, which I mean, again, guys, this is like this is like taking it and then adding additional anti-aliasing on top of it. So there is going to be some hit here.
Oh yeah.
But then we'll give you guys how you would normally. This is 10 billion FPS in League for sure.
Only 10 billion? I think you're underselling that.
Yeah. Tartar Sauce, thank you for the sub. The original Parker Bot, thank you for the sub. Proteus Jax, thank you for the sub. Schweb Zero, Loki SMS, thank you very much for all those subs. Okay, so here we go. Let's do the last one. Let's go DLSS. And then we're gonna go to performance or balance, which is what we want for 1440p. And then this is how you should run. My recommendation, again, and you guys will be able to see the frame time, but this is how you would play the game. And it still looks incredible.
And the fact that you were running that on like crack mode with extra crack and it was only hitting 78 degrees on the GPU.
Yeah, the GPU, this thing is like, this is where people saying is the cooling. No, 2 fans on this Twin Edge OC, beautiful. So there we go. Now we're getting 87, 88 frames per second. And then if I wanted to throw frame generation on this, that would jump up to north of 100. But I mean, you don't need to run frame generation on this. 80 frames per second on this is great.
And to throw temps a bit into perspective there for you guys too, Robey, what's the ambient temperature there in the studio?
Probably in the low 70s.
Riddick dropping a bunch of gifted subs.
Dude, Riddick dropping 20 gifted subs. Thank you, Riddick. How close are we? I gotta look to see how close we are to, let's see, let's check side camera. How close are we to upgrading the PC? Okay, guys, we're 50 subs away. We only need 53 subs to upgrade the PC. No, the fans aren't wobbling. That's just the effect that the Zotac was doing. So here we go, guys. 90.37 frames per second. For this size, guys, that is a very impressive PC. For $2,000 and being able to, like, in such a small form factor case, it takes probably about an hour, maybe an hour and a half if you're new, to actually build. So, okay, so let's check out some Horizon Forbidden West. Yeah, this is gonna make somebody very happy. Oh, Ally, yes. I think yes. I think that will run beautifully. So highly dodgy, the way that you can do this in UK is you can pay customs and shipping. Okay, so we're gonna do DLSS. We're gonna run it with DLAA just to see what it is. We're gonna run resolution at 60. We're gonna turn VSync off, and we're gonna leave reflex low latency on. So we're gonna try DLAA and see what we get at 2560 by 1440. Okay? So this is
Nathan.
gonna be the most beautiful Horizon Forbidden West we can get.
Hey, it's Nathan. That's really going to depend on what kind of pillow you use.
Yeah. So the gray keyboard I'm using is the MK. It's brand new from Cooler Master. It's the MK770. And I got it when we did that. I really actually like it, and it matches this build so well. Okay, here we go. Hey, thank you very much, Bloke Stab and Jord for the subs. Guys, we're 50 subs away. We can upgrade this, add another 2 terabyte drive. Ugh. You could also date a triple Virgo with aesthetics are vital to their happiness. You can play this in the kitchen in place of a toaster and still game in secret. That is true. Look at you thinking with your thinker, Icy. I like it. I like it a lot. I like that you're thinking with your thinker here. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and check out continue game here. So this is no DLSS. This is DLAA, NVIDIA Reflex, which you now have that anti-aliasing. So this is AI anti-aliasing, okay? So no upscaling. This is raw, and this is on top of it.
Well, this game is absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, this game is so pretty. Like, I'm so glad. Like, when Zotac was like, you got to show this game, I was like, oh, that's so painful.
Especially if you have an OLED.
Yeah, the colors and everything on this is so good. Philinix, I'm so glad to be back and streaming with everybody. I need to finish Horizon. I need to finish Zero Dawn. Game streaming is coming back, guys, especially when we're hoping in the summer. 27-inch. Oh, Hype Train. Whoa, a Hype Train started, guys. Whoa.
And you just got another sub.
And we got another sub. Okay, so here we are, guys. This is 80 frames per second, 1440p. Look at that. So this is no DLSS. This is no super sampling. We're just running raw 1440p. God, this game looks so good. We're using MSI Afterburner just to be able to see it. Okay, wow, level 5 already. Holy moly, guys. There's some poison gas here. Examine their rubble. Okay. If we get to level 10, guys, we'll unlock. And again, we're getting super close. We are at, I'm looking right now. We're at 147, guys. We're at 147, so we need, let me make sure that. Let me make sure that that's actually right. So we need just, I'll tell you what, I'll split the difference. I'll go to 125. If we go to 175, if we get 25 more, then we'll do the upgrade. We just need 25 more. It'll run Roblox for sure. This is a US standard banana. Yes, it's not, yeah, US standard for sure. There we go, YouTube goal reached. Dr. McNugget dropping a sub. Ooh. El Solo Doctor dropping another one. Guys, we're getting there. Hype Train level 5. Riddick dropping 15 more, guys. Trying to get this to do. God, this game just looks so good. Especially, I mean, like, not, so here's the deal. Let's go and go to here. Let's go to DLSS. So right now it's running DLAA. So we're gonna go to DLSS. We're gonna go to frame generation on. Let's go to quality, which is, actually, we can run quality because it was running so good before. Everything else looks good. And we're on high. Ooh, let's go to very high. So 8, there we go, with everything on. Let's turn motion blur off. Okay, there we go. So now we're at 135 frames per second. I'm going to examine the satchel here. This is 2560 by 1440. So again, showing this very powerful PC and what it can do for such a small form factor right here. This is what this is basically doing. Creamy thick, very much. Bro Shambo, thank you very much as well. We're at level 7. Oh, I just realized that I'm doing this. That's why this is all, I should not have done that. Hold on one sec. There we go. So again, guys, 166. We just got to get those last few. Okay, let's go back into capture. So again, search there. Maybe over there. Oh,
Being
I love
asked in-
32-inch OLEDs are amazing. Oh, here we go, workbench.
I think my next actual monitor I buy will probably be an OLED.
Yeah, I love the 27-inch. I have some great OLEDs that I love using. So, oh, there it
Well,
is.
I've got my 65-inch TV that's OLED that I game on, but there's times where that's just too big.
Here we go, we're using the workbench. Okay, and remember guys, let's get this to the very end. Remember, if you want to get extra, okay, a couple things as we're getting ready to get towards giving away the PC in just a few minutes. If you want to get in on the giveaway, you got to be a member of, you have to be following me on Twitch. You have to be subscribed on YouTube, okay, which is free. If you want to get extra entries, you got to just have a Prime. You can use a Prime sub on Amazon, on Twitch. That'll get you extra entries, or you can subscribe to Tier 1, Tier 2, or Tier 3. It'll also ensure you to win the PC that we're giving away on Tuesday as well. So that's also happening. So drop your Prime sub, which will help us upgrade this PC. We're like 9 or 10 subs away from upgrading this PC as well. And then Zotac is going to enter to win the PC. So if you want to get in on that, and then you have to be a member of the Discord server at discord.gg/Robeytech. We're going to be, you head over to either youtube.com/Robeytech or it's twitch.tv/Robeytech to be able to enter to win the PC. And that's going to be happening in the next 10 or so minutes, okay? So let's see if we can get that, if we can get this Let's see if we can get this hype train done and get this PC upgraded. Let's drop some subs, guys. Get it done. Setsuni, thank you very much. It's a great game. Dr. McNugget dropping another gifted subs. Okay, so we got the special gear now. Okay, so we got a pull caster now. Oops, not that one. You can't choose it that way. Oh. Now we can pull stuff. There we go. Wow, that flew. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go, guys. We got 8 seconds left. Let's see if we can get it finished, guys. So here we go. So this is 126 frames per second. I mean, like, again, and you can see just how good this game looks, right? And we're running it on quality, not even on performance right now. So, you know, it's this, I mean, what you guys are seeing from the performance of this 4070 is pretty awesome. And there we go, guys. So yeah, that'll give you a good idea. So hopefully, well, let's actually, hold on, let's do one more. Let's just check this out. Get out of this. Let's go to library. Here. Oh.
Time for some Minesweeper.
Yeah, we're gonna play some Minesweeper. Let's see here. Library. Let's check this out. This just got ray tracing as well. Yeah, Riddick, I'm excited to check that out too. We're supposed to get one. Okay, here we go. Let me do this. Phone.
We definitely don't want to tax it quite that hard, Bernie. Been a while since you've logged into Diablo IV, huh?
Yeah, it has. And okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, there's a plugin. That's good. Okay, let's try that again. That worked really well. Said I was playing Diablo IV for the first time. That is a lie. I mean, frozen.
It's probably the first time in a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a while since I think I played. Last time was Dallas. No, Dallas. I was playing Alan Wake.
No, you were playing Alan Wake and Atlanta.
Oh yeah, because the Dallas might have been the last time.
So we played on stream a few times after you went back from Atlanta, or after you went back from Dallas. But it's probably been pretty close 2 cents in Dallas, which is coming up again pretty quick.
Yeah, which I will not be at because that's also during Computech stuff. Okay, so here we go. We got it in there. So let's check our settings. So we'll run. Well, let's not do the hardcore one. Yeah, that'd be dumb. Oh, here we go. We'll do this one. So this is. We're gonna get into the game and then we'll see what it is. Okay. Let's go to game options. Okay, so we're gonna go to full screen, HDR, vertical sync off, performance. Okay, we're gonna leave. Let's do DLSS. Let's leave it on bound. Well, I bet you we can do quality. We don't need frame generation, but we do actually have. It's on ultra, so this does have ray tracing now. Okay, there we go. We're gonna put it on I. We're gonna put it on max. We're gonna put ray trace foliage, ray trace particles, save changes. Okay, here we go. 83. Whoa, look at that. We're still getting 150 FPS. Wow, look at the ray tracing on the holy crud. I haven't seen it in so long. Wow, that looks really good. Where is everything? Did I kill it all? I'm like fighting nothing. Where's all the stuff to kill? Wow. It is, I mean, like it looks way better than I thought it would. There we go. That looks really good. Have you seen this with all the ray tracing and stuff?
I haven't played in a little while.
I've not played with controller. So there you go, guys. Look, 109 frames per second. This is like maxed out Diablo. If you're into Diablo. Whoa, okay, that charger just decided to like attack me. This game is like, I mean, it's funny because like you're like, oh, I should stop, and then you just keep, oh, one more boss, one more dude to kill, one more dude to kill. Yeah, this is like holding it. This is like holding its own, no problem whatsoever. So if you guys want to know, this is like the perfect type LAN game, and there you go. So there it is. There it is right there, guys. Our Ryzen 7 7800X 3D using that Zotac Twin Edge 4070 Super, 32 gigs of RAM, 2 terabytes of NVMe storage, and we have that beautiful B650E all inside of this very small package right here. And again, huge shout out to NVIDIA and to Zotac for sponsoring today's stream. We are about to give it away. We do have two $25 Newegg gift cards to give away quickly. Guys, you have you have literally just a few minutes left. If you want to get in and upgrade to a 1 terabyte and add in 1 terabyte, let's get 10 more subs. Can we just get 10 more subs and then we'll call it good and we'll do that. We'll upgrade it to a 1 terabyte, but let's give away the two $25 Newegg gift cards first. Exclamation point community. We can do it, right? Two $25 Newegg gift cards up for grabs. 20, there we go. Sice1, thank you very much. 9 more, guys. 9 more subs. Let's make it happen. 9 more. Exclamation point community, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it by the end of this giveaway. Sice1, getting it started. And remember, guys, you get extra entries. Drop your Prime subs. Those count too. Just drop your Prime subs. That'll get you extra entries. Bernie Gaddis dropping a gifted subs right there. Drop your Prime subs. They're free, and they get you extra entries towards winning this PC. DMAT, Sice1 dropping 4 more. There's 4, 6, 7, 8. 2 more, guys. 2 more. And we're going to be dropping, we're going to do the giveaway. Make sure that you're a member of the Discord server, discord.gg/Robeytech. Dr. McNugget, there it is right there. PC Guy dropping another one right there. At 183. Okay, so we're going to throw another 1 terabyte drive into this. We get 7 more subs, we'll make it a 2 terabyte. 7 more, we'll make it a 2 terabyte. They see a knife dropping it. 6 more, we'll make it a 2 terabyte, which was the original plan. Hey, Jimmy just said, you know what, let's just get it done. And he drops it. Okay, guys, drawing our winner, 12 seconds. And there we go, we're gonna throw another 2 terabyte drive into this, and we are good to go. Whoa, whoa. I see 4 winners. Oh, never mind, there's 2, okay. Congratulations to Grenz M and Willow B. Grenz M and Willow B, you are the winner of the 2 $25 Newegg gift cards. Okay, guys, so we've upgraded the 50, we made it a 2 terabyte. A 2 terabyte, oh no, we need 6, okay. Well, it's 5. 5. I guess we only needed more than what I thought. So we need 5 more subs, but I'm gonna say I trust you guys are gonna do it. Need 5 more subs, but we're gonna do a 2 terabytes. This is gonna have 4 terabytes of storage, not 2. Not 2. We're gonna give 4 terabytes of storage inside of this. We're gonna be giving this away. There's Jimmy, making sure it's good. There it is, an even 200. Guys, here it is. Gonna give this PC away. Gotta be following on Twitch. Make sure you're following on Twitch right now. Gotta be subbed on YouTube. Make sure you're subbed on YouTube. And then make sure that you whisper Blondie, and you gotta be a member of the Discord server, discord.gg/Robeytech. We're gonna be giving away this Zotac 4070 Super PC in just a minute. You're gonna have 4 minutes. Remember, if you double check, you're like, hey, you don't forget, you can drop an extra, your Prime sub to get an extra entry, okay? That can still be a thing. Gizmo doing it, getting it ready. I'm gonna go grab the 2 terabyte drive right now, so we don't forget, so whoever wins gets their 2 terabytes. Okay, I got our 2 terabyte drive. I'm gonna put it in right now. You guys are gonna see me put it in. And you guys will see me install it as we do the giveaway in just a minute. There it is right there, 2 terabyte. Okay guys, we got 4 minutes on this. I've let you guys know what's going on. Make sure you're over at twitch.tv/Robeytech, youtube.com/Robeytech. Get over there. Make sure you're joining discord.gg/Robeytech, okay? Make sure all that stuff is happening. I'm gonna give you guys 2 more minutes, and then you have to whisper Blondie if you win, okay? 2 minutes just to let people move over. I'm gonna throw this in. You guys, 4 terabytes of storage now. 4 terabytes. Here it is, 2 terabyte NV2 going in right now. Now it's not exclamation point community, guys. Do not do that. You can't get timed out. We have not announced the entry code yet or anything. So don't do that, because if you get timed out, you're gonna get super mad. There's no giveaway yet. I'm giving people a chance to get everything moved over. One more minute after this. Well, even though they're bots, I'll tell you guys, the people who've won the last couple PCs have been longtime viewers. So just because you see bots here doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to win. Pad for M.2. I'm going to do the giveaway in just a few seconds, guys, giving people a little bit more time. Make sure that you're moving over, guys. That's a B550. There we go. Okay, found one. Okay. Okay, you guys ready? We got a dad joke from Nibbles. Here we go. 4 minutes, exclamation point Zotac, PC being given away. Exclamation point Zotac. We're doing that. We'll go ahead and put in our other 2 terabyte drive.
Hey, Robey, you've got the wrong command for this raffle.
I do? Oh, let me stop it. Let me stop it. I forgot to hit save. Sorry, guys. Exclamation point, hold on. Exclamation point Zotac is what it will be. Okay, exclamation point Zotac, guys. Sorry. Starting right now, 4 minutes. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. There you go, 4 terabytes of storage now. As promised. Yeah, easy to install. Fully loaded rig now. We'll get it turned on inside. There we go. Boom. Turned on. Get it installed while we're waiting. Still got 1 minute 52 seconds. Remember, guys, if you want to get an extra entry, make sure you drop those that Prime sub. That'll get you an extra entry. You got 2 minutes left. Okay, going to hard drives. Oh, I forgot to plug in the actual keyboard. There we go. There is the second disc right there. And there you go, guys. Now with 4 terabytes of storage, as promised.
Now with double the storage.
Now with double the storage. Thank you very much, guys. You guys were awesome. And I did that before the end of the giveaway. And there we go. 6 seconds. 4. Yeah, a lot of power inside of this little bad boy. Okay. And drawing our winner, congratulations to Conga Maniac. Conga Maniac. See, this is why I like, yeah, and the other two is like some of our anti-bot stuff is working out really, really well. That's awesome. Congratulations. We know Conga Maniac. Congratulations, Conga Maniac. You are the winner. make sure that we just gotta verify. Just gonna wait till Blondie verifies. We do know Congamaniac, again, longtime viewer, which is awesome. Congamaniac won. What's up, Noble Gamer? Make sure you whisper Blondie. And that, okay, confirm, guys. Okay, well, guys, you may not have won today, but this is not your last chance. We are back on Tuesday for another giveaway build. We're gonna be building with the 4070 Ti Super inside of the Corsair 2500X. All white build. It's going to be stunning. That's going to be happening at 4 p.m. Pacific time on Tuesday, April 30th. It's kind of Zotac month. So you'll definitely want to get in on that. Another PC giveaway that's happening then. The other thing too is, guys, also, it is absolutely worth mentioning that we are going to be building a Fractal North Noctua build on Thursday. That should be absolutely awesome. It's going to be a full, beautiful build inside of the North XL. And then we're building inside of the Antec C5, showing their BTF case, and that's going to be happening on Saturday. Plus, we have Intel Live with Dragon's Dogma, CPU giveaway, and more happening on Friday starting at noon Pacific time as well. So, anyway, guys, super appreciate all you guys being here. Super appreciate all of the well wishes for me and my son. Guys, that is it for us. Again, huge shout out to Zotac and to NVIDIA for sponsoring today's stream. You guys have an absolutely amazing evening, and we'll see you guys on Thursday for another build. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye. It tells a dad joke. Where'd the button go? Oh,
Right behind the computer.
there we go.
When my wife told me to stop impersonating a flamingo, I had to put my foot down.
There it is. See you guys Thursday. We'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.
Bye.